I'm pregnant with my third kid. Here is a list of things that I'm going to be doing differently this time around. But this is my list of everything pertaining to labor and postpartum. Number one, when it comes to labor, I'm not going to be doing the most to induce myself. With my first, I think I hit a point, I was like 38 and a half weeks along, and I was like, get this baby out of me. I grew so impatient. I remember curb walking, doing all of the squats. I was eating spicy foods. I think they say pineapple. Is it pineapple? I don't know. When I went for my checkup, my doctor was like, do you want me to sweep your membranes? And I'm like, please, absolutely. I honestly feel like none of those methods actually work. That's just my opinion. They didn't work. They just exhausted me. And when it actually came to labor, I was so tired. I feel like that exhaustion set the tone for how my postpartum experience started. With my second, I was a lot more patient. I did book a labor stimulation massage. There's this girl that's local to me that has an 80% success rate of putting a mom in labor 24 hours after the massage. Obviously, that's only if they're full term. I don't know how she does it. My theory is that moms just get to the point of relaxation where their bodies like feel safe enough to give birth, and then it just happens. Instead of trying to induce myself, I'm just gonna prepare my body for labor by doing my stretches every night, by sitting in a yogi squat for 5 minutes a night. I will be doing evening primrose oil. My midwife is giving me all of these like herbs and stuff. Red raspberry leaf tea, and they say eating 6 dates a day leading up to labor prepares your cervix and kind of ripens it. I will be doing that. I won't be exhausting myself. That's another thing I'm doing differently. I'm hiring a birth videographer. I think that videographers and photographers are some of the best money that you can spend. No, they're not cheap, especially if you hire a videographer that does it full time. My girl only takes 2 moms per month, and that's her full-time income, and I just think that that is the most beautiful thing ever. I'm gonna be calling my midwife really early, and I'm gonna be really annoying because last time I was a little too nervous that I was gonna call her too early and she was gonna sit at my house for way too long. I don't care to burden people anymore, okay? I pay my hard-earned money to my midwife, to my birth videographer, and I will call them and let them know, hey, things are ramping up. Because last time around I was like, no, we can hold off a little longer. We can hold off a little longer. Let's stop timing contractions. I'm gonna be in this for like 12 hours. Literally at one point I felt like I needed to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom and she was born 7 minutes later and my husband delivered her all by himself. I'm not gonna be a people pleaser. I will burden people. Even if my midwife has to drive all the way down here just to be like, oh, you're still 5-6 hours out, I'm gonna go home and come back, that is what I'm paying her to do. Along the same lines, I'm gonna have my husband set up the birthing pool early because he didn't last time and it was just so crazy. He was helping me manage contractions 1 second by applying counter pressure, and then he was running back over to the pool to set up the pool, and then I'd get another one and he'd come back over. It was so much distraction, and I don't feel like him and I really got that intimate birthing experience that I really want to experience this time around. That's all I can think of when it comes to labor and postpartum. I really want to prioritize myself and not feeling bad for the people around me because I am the one in labor. I shouldn't have to feel bad.